is more than just a food pantry. The food pantry is just the front door to what we do. Most people who meet us because they have a need for food. They come through actually the back door of the church, and they come in and think they're just going to get a bag of food. And what we're really striving to do is get to know them, to build a relationship, to build friendships, and just to help them realize their potential.
After second surgery on my leg, a social worker suggested that I look for a food bank, and she gave me the number to call, which I did immediately because I had nothing. I had given away all of my 401, all of my retirement to my daughter, and so I had nothing but Social Security. I believe it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life to admit that I needed a hand. I needed to ask for help. And when I walked up that sidewalk, it was so long, and I was staring at the ground, and this man standing at the door obviously knew that I was unhappy, uneasy, embarrassed, all of these things. And he came and put his arm around me, and he said, "We're so glad you're here." The kindness right then just overwhelmed me. And when I walked into the door and met Stacy, and everything just seemed to be all right. So I waited my turn and got my wonderful goodies and decided that I wanted to come back the next week and do what I could to help somebody that might have been in that just awful, awful spot that I had been in.
I spent 7 years in Tennessee, Johnson City, Tennessee, but the rest of my life is right here in Short Pump. I only had my Social Security, and I was taking care of my oldest son and myself. I only had like $749 a month to do all that with. Well, I can't drive very well at night. I can't see how to drive. And somebody there told me about you all. And I came down here, and I came to the office, and I don't know his name, but there was a gentleman here, and I explained why I was here. And he said, "Well, wait a minute." He said, "Can you wait here for 20 minutes? I said, "Yeah." So he went home, and this was right Thanksgiving, a few days before Thanksgiving. He went home and he brought me a turkey. He said, "I've got 2 of them. I'm going to bring one to you." So he gave me the turkey. And so I've been coming here ever since.
Over the past 5 years, Care Ministries has quickly grown into an exciting, vibrant ministry. What began in a small closet off the Commons, with just a few bags of groceries going out each month, has grown into a ministry that this year will provide food for more than 800 families, representing almost 2,000 people, well over 2,500 bags of groceries. The exciting part of Care Ministries is that this is only the beginning. Faithful leaders throughout each stage of this ministry have always sought after God's heart for how we can reach our neighbors, build relationships with them, and make a difference in our community. Right now, we're looking at ways to see how we can strengthen those relationships, move beyond only giving out food, to see how we can make an impact in a family's housing situation, their personal finances, their job situation, transportation. All of these things contribute to why they don't have food. And so we want to see how we can make a difference in all of these areas, to get to know each person one by one and make a difference in their lives. Every life changed by Jesus.
You can donate to Care Ministries. There are donation carts at both entrances for food and clothing, children's books, and devotionals. Or you can make a donation in the offering plate or by e-giving. Volunteer. We need volunteers every Wednesday to meet guests and to help with the food pantry. And you can learn more. Sign up for our e-newsletter. The unexpected benefit I got from serving in this way and from God putting me here was that I've really met some people who've been very instrumental in my life. And those have been the people who've come in for help and ended up blessing me and teaching me more than I ever imagined I could learn through serving.
I came here and I told Stacy all about the problems with them, and neither one of them could drive. And they needed help. And so I just filled out some paperwork and all, and she let me pick up food for them and take it to them every week, or every other week, or however often we could do it.
The second week, I think I met Percy, and he told me about these 4 children, and it was getting to be Christmas time, and their ages, and I don't know. He asked me what I wanted out of life, and I said if I could just get rid of these canes and just dance across the floor. And he called me his dancing angel. I look all around, everywhere I go, to see if I could run into him, because he had such a warm heart, and he had so much more to give to me than I could have ever given to him.
I think the best part of Care Ministries is getting to know other people.
Gayton has really been a blessing to me.
Gayton Baptist Church is just, God put it here for me.